Hey, Marianne, thanks for asking that question. I am taking a moment to make a recording. I can do this almost as quickly as I can type, and I can definitely come across more completely. I've seen this argument several times that why do white people say white lives matter or all lives matter or any of that? Like, why don't we just acknowledge black lives matter? And it is probably true for some people, at least some of the points that they're making in this article. I know when I was a kid, I know that there was that the word black was whispered, around the dinner table or in the family. Like when people are afraid of something, when they're ignorant about something, when they don't understand something, there can be shame, there can be taboo, there can be embarrassment, and all kind of stuff. In my life today, that isn't true, and I know I'm a very unusual character. So my take on this is, like everything I ever talk about, it is the level 5 perspective, and that's what you asked for. And at the level 5 perspective, I don't believe in racism. It doesn't exist in my universe. We're just one. We're just one. And if any of us, if someone were to step up and say white lives matter, there would be a large outcry by the NAACP, by all the black and white people who thrive on the drama and the profitability of racism. So if one group, I don't buy into political correctness. It's utter absolute bullshit that is destroying intellects and awareness around the globe. And I don't buy into that bullshit either. I don't need political correctness. So I don't care about using the N word or the C word or the bleh. That's all irrelevant. Anybody who's caught up on that, take a few deep breaths. Take a few deep breaths and get past the word. Okay? I have nothing against any race, any color, any sex, any species for that matter. I have nothing against any group, anything. But Brian, that means you condone. No, I don't condone anything that any group is doing. I'm just for freedom. I'm for the universe. I'm for love. And that's not the passive position that those who thrive on outrage want us to take. It's not passive at all. I'm moving love forward. I'm expanding love. I'm expanding kindness in my circles to everyone, every race, every sex, every age, every group, everything. I would say, frankly, ignoring these types of articles and not giving them any more attention, there are huge groups, and there are very small, ultra powerful groups on the planet who desperately want a race war. They desperately want as much battle between the races as possible, because divide and conquer is how you win in the old school playbook. Those of us that just love each other, you, my black brother, you, my black sister, you, my yellow cousin, friend, those of you, my green distant relatives, not that distant, I love you, period, end of story. You want to join arms, join elbows, wrap arms around each other's neck and walk forward with love? Let's do that. Let's don't be against anything. Let's don't join any outrage groups. All that does is create some more hell. And it's interesting, and maybe this is why you asked this question, Marianne. I made a post this morning. I got very inspired, and I put a quote out. And I just said, for every cause that you join the fight against, you have unknowingly joined the army for. If you're against something, if you're battling something, if you're pushing against something, you are giving it your energy, you're giving it your attention, and you are growing it, period. Now, I've had a couple people question me on that. A couple people disagree. Great. Keep on. But I can promise you this. If you're in any fights, you're under stress. If you're in any fights, you're dealing with opposition and difficulty in your life. I don't even have to ask. It's undeniable. That's the nature of a fight. Can we move what we want forward without fighting against its opposite? Absolutely, and always. And I hope this answer blesses and helps.